recorded?
Started.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hari Om, Hari Om. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Namaskaram to everyone, and I thank Oordhvam Ascending Yoga, Dr. Kaushik, and the team for giving this opportunity to me. Am I audible to everyone? Is it okay? Yeah. Do I need to continue in English or can I use Tamil also? How are you? Don't know. Tamil, you know. Okay. Then I'll continue in English. No problem. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Sorry to interpret, madam. கொஞ்சம் வாய்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் இருக்கலாமா?
ஓகே.
ரொம்ப மைல்டா இருக்கிற மாதிரி.
இப்போ கேக்குதா? கிளியரா இருக்கா?
Yes.
Okay, Jayanti ma'am. Thank you so much. I share my screen. I share a PPT here so that it will be useful for you all to know the points in this topic. Is it okay? Can you all see my screen? Yeah. Thank you so much. This meditation, everybody would have heard about it, right? In this cyclic meditation is the famous one which we use for stress management and other health related issues, everything. So many papers have been published on cyclic meditation. It is called as moving meditation or dynamic meditation in different fields. Different papers, research papers are there in PubMed in different platforms. Research has been going on, still it is going on with cyclic meditation. But here we'll just observe about the health benefits. Then apart from that, why it has been developed by Vivekananda Kendra, that also we will see. If possible, we'll understand a little bit how it works practically also at the end. Okay. Avarti Dhyana, we call it in Vivekananda Kendra. Avarti Dhyana, Avartana is cyclic meditation is the name given by our elders in Vivekananda Kendra. The topic cycle means we all know it is a rotation or again and again moving thing, same thing. We'll understand by the steps what we have given in the flyers in the heading. First, we'll come to know the health and positive health. We'll understand that. Then we will go beyond that. What is there beyond that health in Avarti Dhyana? So we all know health is given a definition of definition by WHO and other platforms in science as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. This we all know. Not mere having, not having disease is not health. Apart from that, some more things are there. And positive health is another state, which is a dynamic state of resilience. How we face it, how we face all the problems coming in front of us, and how we behave with that, how we handle that is positive health given by the science. And in our traditional systems, health is taken as a word swasthya, we call it. Swasthya is the Sanskrit word which is given in all the Ayurveda texts and in our traditional scripts also. First, we will see the Ayurveda definition for health. It is given samadosha samagnischa samadhatu malakriyaha prasannatmendriya manaha swastha ityabhigiyate. This is given in Sushruta Samhita. Here, samadosha is, doshas are three. We all know in our tradition we use that. We all are studying about that in yoga also. The doshas, three doshas should be in a balanced state. Agni, all the Agnis, we have different Agnis in our body to do different kinds of work. So all the Agnis should be in a balanced state. Samadhatu malakriyaha, dhatus, sapta dhatus should work in a proper harmonious way, and malakriya, the excretion should be proper. Prasannatma, Atma, Indriya, Manaha. These three should be in a proper shape. Atma, Indriya, Manaha. So that it is called, the person who is having all these things in a proper condition is called a swastha person, a healthy person. This is given in Ayurveda. Also, so many texts are given. I just will have a glimpse of all the texts. Charaka Samhita, Sutta Samhita states, as I told earlier, swasthya is the word we are using. Then arogya. Arogya is not having disease. That is arogyam. Arogya, we call in Tamil also arogyam is there. In every other Indian languages, we have this word. Swasthya is the word which is given for the positive health in our text. So, swasthya means what? It is positive condition of being established in one's own self. So, different aspects are there to understand this positive health. For example, some they have mentioned, we should have proper food, ahara, diet should be proper, nidra, sleep should be proper, brahmacharya, moderation should be followed in everything, and bodily perfection, kaya sampat, equanimity, handling everything in a balanced state. Radiant stages we here mentioned for the Agni, which is digestive fire, or so many other Agnis we have, I told, right? That should be in a proper sense. Resilience is how we are withstanding the problems, how we are facing the problems. That is resilience. Sadvati is how we behave with others in the society, community, how we are maintaining our nadi. That is nadi shuddhi. And in Bhagavad Gita, we all know we are studying that Uttahara, Vihara, Uttachetha. This is given in Bhagavad Gita, means Ahara should be balanced, recreation also should be in a balance, and discipline should be there in all the work with regulated sleep. This is Bhagavad Gita's text. And Vedic view is given for us, that is the traditional system which is the guideline of our way of living, is Purusharthas. All the duties we have to perform, the spiritual and worldly duties, that is given as Purusharthas in our text, in our Vedas. That is, what is Purushartha? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. This should be there, properly followed or practiced. That is given as Purusharthas. That is also view of health, positive health only. And Agni Purana says it is aligning one's life, how we live in tune with the nature, live in tune with the nature. That is given in Agni Purana. Like that, every text is talking about the positive health in our tradition. All are talking about in tune with nature and how we behave with others in the society. Everything is combined there. Like that, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha is mentioned, right? There also, Sarve Santu Niramayaha is the line we chant normally. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Ama is the toxins or the disease. Niramaya, without disease, without illness, free from illness is the topic. We pray in our prayers also. In yoga, what we learn in yoga, it is 5 layers given as the important thing. Taittiriya Upanishad talks about this 5 sheets of personality, or the individual or the self. 5 personality layers should be properly managed, should be handled in a proper way together. Like that, it is means Annamaya Kosha is made up of food. So food should be proper. Food should be taken as prasada or mitahara. We talk about it. Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. It is wrongly mentioned here, the other way around, arrow mark. Vijnanamaya Kosha and Anandamaya Kosha. The 5 sheets should be intact. That is yoga way of life. That is yoga line of health, positive health, we call it. Normally, we have all the problems in the mind level. We talk about that in Adi Javyadi, Anadi Javyadi, like Yoga Vashishta says, right? all the problems are starting from the Manomaya Kosha. That is disturbing the prana, and then we have problems in the physical level. That is called as Vyadi, that is disease. So, yoga is talking about handling the mind and intellect so that body and prana, the pranic layer can be handled so that Anandamaya can be achieved. The other way also, other way around also. If we take care of physical body by doing kriyas, asanas, exercises, prana can be handled, mind also can be handled. Vijnana, intellect should be intact, it will be intact so that Anandamaya can be achieved. So by keeping this in mind, the cyclic meditation is formed. This is one point. Another point, cyclic in this world, everything is in a cycle, right? Day and night, happiness and sorrow, everything comes again and again. It is not that we are always healthy. It is not we are always sorrow, having sorrow, or it is not that we have only daytime or not nighttime. Not like that, right? Everything is in a cycle. Everything is in a rotating manner. Keeping that also in mind, the Avarti Dhyana is developed by Vivekananda Kendra. Normally, keeping that Panchakosha in mind, we know that we have to keep all round personality development so that the positive health can be achieved. Physical, emotional level, intellectual level, everything should be intact. So, for that, we have to do the gradual culturing. Slowly, we have to culture our mind to handle all the other layers so that we will reach the gross level, from the gross level to subtle level, so that we can handle the diseases properly, or we will not have any problem, we will be free from diseases. This is the point we kept in mind while creating that. Cyclic meditation is having different practices. As I told you, it is a moving practice, moving meditation, they call it. Some people call this as moving meditation or a dynamic meditation. We use asanas, some asanas, pranayama, some mudras, and nada anusandhana in this practice. Cyclic meditation basically moves in cycle, as I told. So the cycle which we take here for this meditation is stimulation and relaxation. It will be coming in a cycle so that we can remove the stagnation. Stagnation is the problem which we have always. Either if we are happy, if we are excited, we'll be continuously be in excited mood, will not come down or will not relax, then we'll have the problem. The same way, if we go to a depressed state, again and again we'll be thinking of that and we'll be having problem, creating problem on our own again and again. So that stagnation will be there, that should be removed so that we can come out of it and understand what is the reality. For that purpose, we give stimulation and relaxation in a cycle in the cyclic meditation. So, how these stimulations are working, when we give yoga asanas, it gives stimulation in muscular level, also in respiration level, in blood circulation level also. Pranayama also giving changes in respiration at the same time in prana also. Then we have some nerve impulses, understanding some nerve impulses while performing yoga asanas. For example, if blood circulation is not there for some time in our hand or in our neck or arm, after some time, if we give the blood circulation forcefully to that particular part after numbness, what will happen? Prickling pain like things will be there. That is called as nerve impulses. So we use that also as a stimulation in this meditation. And sound is loud om chanting and Brahmari also we use sometimes. And we will be doing all the asanas, all these practices with closed eyes so that we can see the sky or visualize the sky so that we can overcome all the small problems very easily. That is the stimulations we use in this in physical level, I'm telling. mind level, mental sound, that is Omkara with sound also will be chanting, and in the mind also will be chanting. That gives changes in the mind. So that is mental sound Om. And when we visualize something, when we are doing asanas physically, that can be imagined, or that can be recollected in the mind. That is also there. That expansive feeling will be giving some instructions, will be taking some instructions, that will be giving expansive feeling. Then we'll be away from our body in this practice throughout. Means what? We'll be observing what is happening from the outside as a third person observes. That is mind level stimulation. These stimulations are helping to remove the stagnation. We'll not have continuously in one mindset, continuously in relaxation mode, or continuously in dormant mode. Will not be dull. We'll be giving some stimulations, then we'll observe the relaxation by giving time. That is the practice we take it here. Normally, how we get the problems, health related problems, are whatever we receive, we have. This is because of only two. These are of two types, predominantly two types. Maximum, mostly it will be coming under these only. One is hyperactivity, another one is hypoactivity. Hyperactivity is what? Continuously moving around, running like a rat race like a thing. Will be going on moving, running for everything. Like for example, we can tell in the morning time, if we go to railway station, we can see people coming from different places and getting down in one place and going running to the office or some colleges or something. So keep on running continuously. This is mostly in city life. In village, it is opposite actually. Mostly in villages we have seen. So it's hypoactivity. Their morning will be very peaceful. They'll be starting their work, but they'll be doing in a relaxed manner. Sometimes they will not do work also. That is also problem. No work will be there, so that they'll be sleeping continuously. So both should be in a balanced state. Hyperactivity is also problem. Hypoactivity is also problem. What will happen if we are having hyperactivity? Is a modern civilization problem. Totally, we all understand that because we give yoga therapy. Some of us are there in giving yoga therapy, and we are practicing also. We know that tension, all the time tension, time. We have to take everything, do everything in time. Otherwise, we'll have tension, anxiety. We have to finish that. We have to achieve that. Fast moving, stress is the result, right? Stress, restlessness, misery, irritability, anger, all these things are there because of hyperactivity. So, if we understand this, we can balance that. How we will, but we don't understand that. We don't realize that these are all going to give problems for that. So we never handle it, because of which we get all these mind related problems will be giving problems in the physical level. Psychosomatic diseases we get. All the problems which we have here now in modern times: diabetes, hypertension, back pain, kidney related issues. So many problems are now coming under psychosomatic diseases. I told these are the examples we normally tell. City dweller, electric train, rat race, like, and when we drive car, if some problems are there in between, somebody comes and they are not allowing us, immediately we'll get anger and we'll start shouting at them. Hysteric like behavior will be there. That is one thing. Well, while driving also we are facing problems. Another thing, performance related problems. In all the corporate sectors, we have this nowadays. In any form it is. It's not only IT. All the corporate means where large number of people are working. Performance related problems. We have to perform, otherwise our incentive will be cut, our promotion will not be there, our hike will not be there in the society, our bonus will not be there. All these problems they are facing. And peer pressure. The people who are around us, are with us, are getting more salary than me, means I will be getting tense. These are all the modern time problems because of hyperactivity. So what happens because of this? Nerves break down. Migraine headache, psychosomatic disease, skin diseases, psychosomatic disease, acidity. And some people are having phobias because of these trauma conditions. Trauma will be there because of that, or otherwise also with less understanding, we'll get phobia. Phobia means what? By seeing cockroach, they will start shouting. If we see a small cockroach, we'll start shouting and we'll call somebody in phone and ask them to come for a help. That much severe problem we will be facing. That is also not good. And social consequences. Social consequences means relationship problems, like husband and wife problems. They are not mingling, going along, getting along. Because of that, divorce. So these are all the problems we are having nowadays because of the hyperactivity. We have medicines for that. Some medicines are given for that, but that is not addressing the basic problem or the cause of the problem. We have to address that, then only it can be cured. The same thing we will see in hypoactivity also. What happens in hypoactivity in village like life? I'm not blaming village life. It is very good, calm, because I'm also living in a village now. It is good, but what is wrong in that lifestyle? We'll see. Laziness and ignorance. People say, I do not know anything. That is good because I will not have any problem. Ignorance is bliss. That is not correct. That is insensitivity. We have to handle the problems if it comes in front of us, or we have to live with everyone in the understanding manner. Otherwise, we'll have problems. If we don't mingle with people, insensitivity, if we don't want to mingle, if we don't want to take any relationship, that is also not correct. Because we are living in this world, we have to get along with everyone. We have to understand everything and live together. Togetherness is very important. Because this world is interconnected, interrelated, and interdependent. That we have to understand. That is not good. That's what we are mentioning here as ignorance. And we don't understand the level where we are in. How we can understand the things, what we are. This understanding nature will not be there. That is one thing. And physical resistance. Why should I do? I will not do. I am having sufficient. This is enough for me. Why I should oblige to anyone? Why I should work under anybody? No need. That is arrogance, and also because of laziness, that arrogance comes. Basically, these are all coming because of avidya, ignorance. We see in our kleshas, right? Yoga, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So avidya is the important problem in the hypoactivity level. So avidya is there, automatically asmita, arrogance will be there, ego will be high. Because of that, problems will be there. So what is the remedy for both? Both is cyclic meditation, that is stimulation and relaxation giving alternately is the remedy we give through this cyclic meditation. Here, what will happen while giving the cyclic meditation, while giving stimulation with the asanas in the cyclic meditation? The resistance, when we do a posture, asana, what will happen? We'll be bending our body in forward bending. If we take it, we will be bending our body so that the stimulation will happen in our spine. Blood circulation will be more on our head. it will be giving a resistance, increasing our activity within the body. Blood circulation increases means all the nerves also will be stimulated together. So that stagnance, no, that will be shattered, that will be removed. So that we'll start observing what is happening inside, what will what will be the benefit we get it because of this asana. That we'll start looking at. So that opening will be there. That is one thing. And after coming out of the asana, what will happen? We'll be observing our breathing first. And blood circulation will be normalized, will be back from the stimulated part, and it will be in a relaxed state. Breathing will come to normal state, and nervous currents will be in a proper position so that we can understand how light we are. That time positive energy will be increased, positive mindset will be increased, automatically it will come, that bliss emanates. That is what we are doing here. So basically, by practicing these asana, pranayama, mudra, nada, anusandhana in cyclic meditation, we get so many benefits in physical level and pranic level. What are they? It manages anxiety, lowers the blood pressure, mental focus will be there, attention will be there in the body continuously. Because of that, we can get balance of the autonomic nervous system. Our sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system will be working properly, so that heat and cold cycle will be proper. Hypothalamus will be functioning properly. And this reduces stress and anxiety. Improved sleep and rejuvenation will be there. So that because of if we are sleeping with a peaceful state in at proper time and proper posture, that gives proper hormone changes, right? Hormonal imbalances will not be there. So we'll get rid of all these problems also. Physical and mental health, optimal well-being, effective in lessening the occupational stress. If we practice cyclic meditation and continuously daily and go for a job, we can handle the people who are working with us in a positive manner, so that our relationship in the office will be proper. So those stress will, that occupational stress will not be there. Performance level stress also will be reduced when relationship is increased. This is one thing. Managing the anxiety and memory development is there, definitely by practicing that. These are all the benefits we proved with the researchers. So many papers are published. You can go through that. Next, what is the uniqueness of cyclic meditation? Why we formed this in Vivekananda Kendra? So many meditations are there. Why we call this as Avarti Dhyana, cyclic meditation? Because we are practicing asanas and pranayama only in this practice. Then why we have given meditation as the name for this? Why dhyana the name is given? Dhyana means we have to sit and do it. Sit quiet, do in a matha, in a closed place without disturbance. But we are doing this with asanas and pranayama with so many people. Why? Because it has been taken from the Upanishad interpretation, Mandukya Karika. It is based on a sloka which is given in Mandukya Karika by Gaudapadacharya, who is the Paramaguru of Adi Shankaracharya. There, scientifically, if we tell the cyclicity, the idea is taken from that Mandukya Karika. In the English, it is actually not English word. Cyclus is the Greek word. That is a root word for cyclic. So everything will be in a cycle. That approach we thought of. So we have given cyclic meditation in the name for this. This is one thing. This I told forward backward bending. This Mandukya Karika shloka is this. Laye sambho dhaye chittam vikshiptam samayet punaha sakashayam vijaniyat samapraptam nachalayet. Laye means, laya means dormant state. no activity. At the same time, not relaxation also. It is in an ignorant state. Mind is always in a dormant state. That is stagnation actually, continuously. If we allow it to be there, it is stagnation. We will not have any positivity, any positive health because of that. So, what Gaudapada Acharya says here, stimulate that mind with some activity. Stimulate that mind again and again, and then silence it. While silencing, observe that dynamics of the stimulation and silencing part. While doing this, giving stimulation and relaxation, observe what is happening, how your mind is actually reacting or responding while giving the stimulation and also while giving relaxation. Observe this, and once the mind gains balanced state, allow it to be there in that continuously. Maintain that silence, maintain that calmness, maintain that peace. This is the meaning of this sloka. This is sloka number 44 in Mandukya Karika. Mandukya Karika is the explanation given by Gaudapada Acharya. That is Adi Shankaracharya's guru, Govinda Bhagavad Pada is there, right? His guru is Gaudapada Acharya. So, only 12 shlokas in Mandukya Upanishad, but here he gives so many shlokas for explanation of Mandukya Upanishad. Use shloka number 44. Here we have to understand while talking about this dormant state and laya and stimulation, relaxation. In yoga, we study normally, right? Chitta, mana, buddhi, ahankara, chitta. These four are antakarana, we call it in our traditional text. Antakarana is in antakarana. Chitta is the smriti karaka, we call it. Smriti karaka is the memory, storehouse of memories. Past instances, past experiences, samskaras we basically call in our language. So many modifications will be there in chitta. We know all these things. Once again, I will repeat it. Mudha is the ignorant state, tamasic state, where we will not have anything. We do not know anything. Mudha. Muthal, you can call it in Tamil, we call it, right? That is Mudha. Tamas dominated dull state. We don't know anything. Ignorant completely. Kripta is the state where Rajasic level will be high. Hyperactivity, we call it, right? Hyper work or continuously mind will be working. At the same time, physical body also will be continuously working. That is also problem. That is Kshipta, where we will not have clear picture. The Kshipta. Vikshipta is Sattva dominated Rajasic state. Will be active, will be having hyperactivity. At the same time, some understanding will be there, will be ready to calm down that activity, mindset. That is the modification, Vikshipta. Ekagraha is purified active state. Oneness, pointed awareness will be there. The mind, the thought will not be in a shattered position. It will be brought in one direction. That is ekagra. Ekagrata or ekagra. Niruddha is the very important state which we have to achieve. That is what Patanjali Maharshi is given. Chitta Vritti Nirodha. For fully controlled, calm and balanced state. So, keeping that in mind, again, Mandukya Karika we'll see. 42nd shloka he gives, actually, 42nd he gives these problems, then he gives that 44th shloka as the solution. The chitta normally oscillates from dull state and active state. Continuously this will be there. Normally it is there. But sometimes what will happen, it will be there in the particular state, either it is active or dull continuously, means no change will be there. There we will have stagnation, there we will have problem. We cannot proceed further while doing meditation. That this Mandukya Upanishad basically talks about meditation, right? So we have taken this shloka for that. So sadhaka should control or regulate it so that it prevented from going into dull state and also into unsteadily active state. So we have to control. It should not be continuously active. It should not be continuously dull. For that, 44th sloka is the remedy. Mandukya Karika Gaudapadacharya says, that is laye sambodhaye chittam vikshiptam samayet punaha sakashayam vijaniya samapraptam na chalayet. This is the remedy. Based on this, we created this Avarti Dhyana. Avartanas we give continuously, stimulations and relaxation till we reach that sambodhana, that balanced state. That is cyclic meditation or Avarti Dhyana. So when we call it, when we talk about health more, cyclic meditation cures so many diseases and makes us live in a positive health. That is all there. But what is that beyond health in cyclic meditation? Why Vivekananda Kendra developed this beyond for the Karyakartas or for the people who are coming to Vivekananda Kendra is basically Vivekananda Kendra is a Karma Yoga platform. All the workers in Vivekananda Kendra do Karma Yoga, service to the society, humanity. Serve man, serve God is the ideal which we take it. So, thinking that also in mind, this Avarti Dhyana is created, developed. So, Karma Yoga and cyclic meditation. What is the relationship here? We see that attune to thyself act in the world. Normally we talk it, right? What is Karma Yoga? Not having attachment in the fruit of action. Not expecting the fruit. We have to expect. Expectation should be there. For the result only we are doing the action, but we should not have attachment in the result. We have to accept whatever it is. That is what we are trying to do in cyclic meditation. Means what? We will be performing all the asanas. We will be observing continuously stimulation and relaxation. At the same time, we'll observe the mind also, how it reacts to the stimulation and relaxation. At the time, we understand what is our problem. So we'll be working, at the same time, we'll not be working. Inaction, in action, action, in action. This is the concept we normally understand from the cyclic meditation. Karma Yoga is the key of cyclic meditation, key in the cyclic meditation. Here, in deep internal awareness gives an understanding of a person. What is his problem? Problem is the identifying problem is the main part which normally people do not know, or they don't get it. They will not understand that. If we can identify our problem, then the remedy is very easy. That is what we talk about in cyclic meditation. And in cyclic meditation, another thing is the important thing, we practice in group. In our yoga text, normally what is told, it should be practiced in mathas. In Ata Pradipika also it is told, right? Ekante matika madhye shatavyam hata yogini. We should practice, reside in a solitude, in a small cottage. Like it is said like that. But we practice in group because group effect gives more result. Very easily we can understand because we normally observe people who will bring their friends, their family members and make them do them with them so that they will get benefits together. Sange Shakti Kali Yuge we call it normally. Wherever we go, in temple also we go, too many people will be there, but we'll have peace. A peaceful state we can understand, observe and enjoy that. Like that we do it in group Laziness will be removed basically by practicing in a group, because everybody will be calling each other for support or for practice together, and regular they will be in practice. They will never miss. We can call it peer pressure also sometimes, but it is not pressure. Good thing we are going to practice. So peer uh, assistance or help will be there. Regular they will be in work. And when we chant Omkara loudly in a group, the effect will be more, 100 times or 1,000 times improved, increased while chanting Omkara in a group. So these are all the benefits we get it normally. The effectiveness will be there more. At the same time, this if we practice together, is giving a sense of togetherness. We all are doing, so we are happy. So we should bring more people. That also will be there. This is a positive sign we can get it. Karma yoga is the important thing which we gain through cyclic meditation beyond health. So now we will have a little practice by sitting only. How we are promoting this, how we are getting this changes in the body, that we will understand little bit. Normally, cyclic meditation we teach in 10 days with all the theories and practice. Slowly, step by step, we will give them an understanding and make them do on their own with 10 days practice. After that, they can do individually. But we don't have time here. We cannot do that nowadays for 10 days and all. So we will just understand how we are getting this stimulation and relaxation in our body. All of you close your eyes, sit comfortably wherever you are. Take a deep breath. Slowly exhale. Now loosen your shoulders. Make your arms loose. And start raising your right hand sideways. Sideways, sideways. No, wait. Follow my instructions. Start raising, not take it up. Start raising centimeter by centimeter. I'll just show it. Your hand is like this. Now slowly from the side, centimeter by centimeter with closed eyes. Um, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, okay, it will be normal. 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters. When it comes to 15 centimeters, you will have heaviness in your arm, in your hand. Blood circulation will be very less. When it comes to shoulder level, in horizontal state, slowly turn the palm facing up. Feel the twisting effect in your palm. Action is very slow. You are observing what is happening in your arm, hand. Start raising continuously. Same way, centimeter by centimeter. Feel the pain in your upper arm. Bicep, triceps muscles are getting strained, stimulated. Blood circulation from hand is coming to the arm. So shoulder level stiffness, steady stimulation is observed. Restless mind will make you bring down the hand, but allow it to go up again and again. Observe what is happening. Do it as a third person observing your body. Sakshi Bhava. Now your arm and hand is in line with the gravitation. So heaviness is more on your shoulder joint. Blood circulation is not there in your fingers and palm in the hand. So observe the breathing, observe the arm, hand. You are little bit restless because heaviness is increasing in your shoulder level. Breathing is fast sometimes it is okay, normal. But when continuously we feel the pain and strain in the upper arm and shoulder, mind will be agitated. Stimulation will be there in the mind level also. Agitation will be there. Now feel the numbness in your fingertips. Slowly numbness is increasing to the palm also. Heaviness is increasing in the shoulder level. Agitation in the mind also is increasing. Now slow down your breathing. Start releasing the hand sideways, centimeter by centimeter. Palm will be facing up. Slow, slow, slow. Feel the heaviness is shifted to elbows from the shoulder level and to forearm, wrist. When your hand come in line with shoulder, feel the blood flow rushing towards your palm and fingers. Turn the palm facing down. Feel the prickling pain. Nerve impulses are increasing because of the blood force. Bring down the hand continuously. Feel the heaviness again in arm, elbow. Now slowly the heaviness is reducing. Blood flow is more on fingers. Nerve impulses are there, continuous. Bring the hand to your thighs. Now observe your breathing and feel what is happening in your mind. A sense of relaxation, sense of freeness. Relax. Now you relax your arm, palm, fingers. Chant Omkara. Inhale. Now feel the difference between right and left side. Let's do it on the left side so that balance will be brought. Start raising the left hand centimeter by centimeter in sideways. After 30 centimeters, feel the heaviness, strain in your upper arm, near elbow. When your hand comes to shoulder level, turn the palm facing up. Start raising your hand continuously. Feel the blood flow rushing to your shoulder. Heaviness is increased in the shoulder level, shoulder joint. Now your arm is touching the ear in line with the gravitation. vertical line. Now, keep on observing the arm, palm, fingers and your breathing. Just watch what is happening. The stimulation is increasing, continuously increasing in the shoulder joint, because of which blood circulation is more on the shoulder level. Because of that, numbness is there in fingertips, palm. The temperature difference we can feel in the palm and fingers. The agitation is more on our mind and breathing is sometimes rapid. With each and every stimulation or every breath, we are agitated. So many thoughts are coming and going. Remove all the other thoughts. Just watch what is happening. Now slowly start bringing down hand, watching the fingertip, palm. Feel the heaviness is shifted to elbow and upper palm from the shoulder. And when hand comes to shoulder level, the heaviness is increased in forearm. Blood flow is more on our fingers and palms. Temperature difference is there. Turn the palm facing down. Slowly bring down hand further. Feel the prickling pain, nerve impulses increasing in your palm, fingers. Continuously stimulations have been given in shoulder and upper arm. Now it is reduced. Bring back the hand to your thigh. Now enjoy the sense of freeness. Enjoy the relaxation. A positive change in the mind. Agitation is reduced. It shatters stomach. The practice shatters the dullness. Relax. Chant an Omkara. Inhale. Relax. Slowly open your eyes. So this is a sample practice. We normally use Ardhakati Chakrasana, Padahastasana, Ardha Chakrasana, Vajrasana, Shashankasana, Ushtrasana, Shavasana in this cyclic meditation practice. Pranayama we can do Nadi Shuddhi, and Brahmari we will be using in between. Omkara also will be using. So this is the theory part and little bit of sample of practice we have done. If we try to practice like this, all the asanas, we can go to meditative state, dhyana part very easily. And we can understand what is our problem, why we are getting all these health related issues, or why we are not getting along with the people. All these problems we can understand. We can identify what is the problem with. So that is very important one, right? That is possible if we do cyclic meditation regularly, continuously. So thank you so much for this opportunity, Oordhvam Yoga, Dr. Kaushik and team. We'll wind up with the Pratana, or Kartika ma'am, you will chant Pratana. I'll stop here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. If you have any doubt, means please ask to Thangalakshmi ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah, please.
here Jayanti Jagannathan madam, as usual, Thangalakshmi madam. எனக்கு என்ன டவுட்னா, நம்ம ஏஜ்னா இப்ப நம்ம எல்லாம் மிடில் ஏஜ்ல we are sandwiched between the younger generation which is going rat race நீங்க சொன்ன மாதிரி. அதே மாதிரி this side our parents who are aged and now having done that rat race, now they are bedridden actually. இந்த ரெண்டு ஜெனரேஷன் நடுவுல நம்ம ஜெனரேஷன் டிராவல் பண்றோம் இல்லையா? அதனால நீங்க சொல்ற மாதிரி அதனாலதான் எங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் லேட்டா தான் நாங்கெல்லாம் இந்த யோகாலே வந்தோம், 50க்கு வந்தோம். ஏன்னா இட் வாஸ் வெரி மச் நீடட். அப்ப வந்துட்டு தான் இப்ப நம்மளால நம்ம ஜெனரேஷனால ரெண்டுமே பேலன்ஸ் பண்ண முடியுது. ஆகி நாட் பேலன்சிங் இட் இஸ் லைக் தட். அதனால அந்த சைக்கிளிக் மெடிடேஷன் ஆல்சோ நம்மள அட்டென்ட் பண்ணிருக்கோம். நம்ம சோ என்ன கேக்குறேன்னா, are we justified? I think this is our generation is getting adjusted to both the situations. Yes or no?
Ma'am, ஒரு விஷயம் ma'am, if we think that we have to adjust with both the situations, then it is a problem. If we think that it is our duty to do this,
it is our duty.
These generations, and do it happily, then do it like a karma yoga, then it will not be a big problem.
We do happily.
For that it is helping. Yoga is basically helping for that. All the yoga practices.
Happily
meditation cyclic meditation helps more in that situation.
அதுதான் சொல்றாங்க. நம்ம தான் ஜெனரேஷன் happily we are doing both. Thank you so much for your class, ma'am.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Jayanti ma'am, Chandana ma'am, are you asking ma'am?
Madam, during meditation, during lifting, we almost lose our breathing. Breathing is almost nil.
Yes, we don't concentrate in breathing while doing this.
Though we don't concentrate, we feel that there is no almost nil breathing.
Nil breathing, but consciousness will be there, right?
Consciousness is there.
Yeah, that is very important. That is, we call it in yoga practices though, Kevala Kumbhaka. Sometimes that will be observed while doing cyclic meditation. If we start observing that also, that will also help. That will also be giving the positive effect to us. Mind will be in a still state, right, at that time, Kumbhaka state. So it is not a problem. It is good actually.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hari Om, I have a couple of questions.
Hari Om, ma'am, tell me.
First of all, I want to acknowledge it's very well taken. It's very informative. The question is that many say meditation is not for all, especially people who are in depression and loneliness, whether it's children or whether it's elderly who are who have gone through their experiences life and in this particular part of where depression, loneliness, so and who have physical pains. So for middle-aged with their work sitting in one place, they have frozen shoulders, spondylitis, arthritis. So who can do, what are the restrictions? So that's my question. Thank you.
Yeah, meditation is not for all. It's that statement is given because if we have some problem and straight away if we do meditation, that will give more trouble. So we are telling that limitation we are addressing. In cyclic meditation, the people who are having depression should not practice in the beginning itself. They have to go through all the practices like Surya Namaskar, loosening exercises, and Kapalabhati, Vastrika, all these things. Then slowly they can be introduced to this cyclic meditation. So straight away they should not come to cyclic meditation. This is one part, one limitation we have in this. And the people who are having hypertension, heart problem, they should not do Padahastasana and Ardha Chakrasana. Ardha Kati Chakrasana, Sashankasana, Ushtasana they can do. That is alternate is there, no? Variations are there that can be taken. But still, proper guidance should be there for the people who are having hypertension while doing cyclic meditation. In the beginning, we have to learn from a trained cyclic meditation teacher or instructor. Then we can practice on our own. This is one thing we follow in Vivekananda Kendra. Hope I addressed all the questions of your yes, ma'am,
Yes.
Chandana ma'am.
Yes. So you're saying that there is cyclic meditation even for people who are under heavy depression and loneliness, who are elderly as well.
Yeah, definitely. But the precaution should be taken. What I told is the depression people should not practice this in the beginning itself. They have to practice Kapalabhati, Bhastrika, loosening exercise, Surya Namaskar, all some other asanas. Then they can take it as meditation, that is cyclic meditation.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavada.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Thangalakshmi ma'am, for your valuable time. And if you want to become a yoga teacher or therapist, please contact our Oordhvam Ascending Yoga, and we have 5 years of experience, and we have a brilliant yoga teachers, faculties, and Thangalakshmi ma'am also one of our YCP3 student. So we are very happy. As a
YCP 6.
Yes.
Therapy.
Yes. Okay. Now, vote of thanks will be delivered by Mr. Dr. Venkatakrishnan, sir.
Yes. Namaste, Hari Om. We
Hari
had
Om,
a
namaste.
brilliant session. I know Thangalakshmi ma'am has a great presence in her organization and a very good secretary who can get things done in a very nice way. But now I had the blessing of listening to her as a student myself. This is the first time I'm doing cycling meditation. It was fantastic. Thanks a lot. It has combined the pratyahara practice and asana. I mean, it can be applied anywhere, even in normal activities. If we practice that, it becomes part of our life. I can see a lot of beauty in this system itself. It's not just a meditation. It can make it, I mean, it can be made as a way of life itself. Thanks a lot, Thangalakshmi madam. And it was a beautiful presentation. She started with definition for health and quoted the both WHO and our scriptures, Agni Puranam and Vedic statements. Then she told about the challenges of the modern life, the hyperactivity, hypoactivity, and how the cyclic meditation and the yoga as a whole can address this problem. And the beauty was how the cyclic meditation is not a, even though it's a new scientific application, a perspective, it is basically taken from the ideas mooted by the Mandukya Karika. It was a beautiful presentation. I really appreciate your clarity and I mean, it was overwhelming. It was fantastic. Thanks a lot, madam. From representing Oordhvam, I thank you a lot. And if you give more seminar talks like this, all of us will be benefited. Thanks a lot. I hope all of us learned something new today. Even if you are a regular cyclic meditator, you got a clarity about it. And from Oordhvam side, whoever wants to do YCP3, YCP6, whichever certification, you are welcome. And we are here to help you out to get the certification. And once again, I thank Thangalakshmi madam for a beautiful seminar presentation. And thank you all for patient listening. And let us conclude by a small chant. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture wherever you are. Keep your back, neck and the head in a straight line. Keep your fingers in your preferred mudra. Keep your eyes gently closed. Observe yourself for a few seconds. Your posture, and your breathing. And behind the closed eyes, feel the presence of the eyebrows and locate the bru madhya, the center of the eyebrows. Observe the eyebrow center while listening to the mantras being chanted by me. Asatorma sadgamaya, tamasorma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya, sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rub your palms. Do the palming. Apply the palms on your eyes. And then remove the palms. Gently open your eyes. Dhanyavadaha. Namaste. Thank you all. Kartika ma'am, if there is any
Thank you,
thing
sir.
else, you can continue.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. All the Valamudan.
Thank you, sir. வாழ்க வளமுடன். Hari Om.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.
Hari Om, sir.
Hari Om. Kartika ma'am, I think we can conclude, isn't it?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sir. Bhavani.
Hari Om, Pranam, Dhanyavad for facilitating.